Ornamo's and Graphia's Finnish Designer Awards 2012.
Fashion Designer of the Year 2012, Freeman. Control, clothing and something. The objective in the fashion market is to meet right people in the right places at the right time. You have to take your brand to the fairs, you have to introduce it, you have to meet salesmen, you have to get into the parties, and you have to have a good time. That is the way to make the right connections. Deals are made between people, and fashion spreads rapidly like a virus. Control Clothing is a trendsetter of exporting the Finnish youth fashion. Its story began at mid-90s when two young men, Freeman and Esa Hytönen, simply decided to get into the international market. They split apart from Santako Sport Import Company by buying Control brand and started developing it.
At first, things revolved around our core, skateboarding. Quite soon we focused on building a fashion brand without losing a touch of street. T-shirts became a hit, and I realised that this was the core thing I always wanted to be a part of. Soon we extended our collection to all kinds of clothes and accessories for both boys and girls. By the year 2006 we had gained more turnover and we faced growing interest from abroad. One of the reasons was our attendance at ISPO Fair at Munich, Germany. There we were chosen as the hottest brand, and it opened new opportunities around the world. We were contacted by agents and importers.
Destination World. The products of Control Clothing are produced in East Asia, mainly in India, where the company has its own production agent. For young customers, the low price of the product is essential at the moment of purchase. Freeman is not making an attempt to restore the production to Finland. Instead, he wants to keep the principal control of product line in his home country. Products of Control Clothing are sold in 20 countries. The most important of these are Germany and Japan. But don't even imagine entrepreneurship is easy.
Our kind of small Finnish companies need far more support for a successful export business. Participating in fashion fairs is very expensive, although it is the best method to find reasonable business partners. When we find a suitable distributor on the new market, it eases our burden, since importers operate at their own risk. If they are good at what they are doing, they as well market our brand and invest towards that. For example, participate in fairs where we are not able to be personally.
Hidden messages and street language. Traditionally, T-shirts are used for communication when one wants to express his or her ideology or represent some group. Freeman's T-shirts, brain teasers, are sometimes difficult to understand, but sometimes they might push people to think again. It might say, "See you in hell, Stockholm," or there might be a photo of a nuclear explosion with text, "Diet Coke today, Mentos tomorrow," or a single question mark. Or a question, "Hello Africa, tell me how you're doing." Hidden messages could be found as well inside the clothes. In the theme one can occasionally find a tag supporting Amnesty or Greenpeace, or defending Saimaa-ringed seal, playing with words and calling it Thailand seal.
Patterns have always been my deal. Ideas arise by observation. I take photos, surf on the net, and write lots of jottings on post-it notes. On my computer there are some pieces that I combine with new ideas. I'm at my best with graphic design, but I focus more and more on cuts and details. The T-shirt is what it is, and it does not need to be reinvented, but you can give it new contents. There is more than pure creativity in designers' work. We make banners, design web pages, ads, or meet with representatives of sales and media. Entrepreneurship is a combination of various puzzles and objectives that should match together.
In the controlled product range, there are many clothes that fit both girls and boys. T-shirts, sweaters, jackets, hoodies, knit garments, bags, belts, caps, raincoats and sunglasses. However, it is more. Control, clothing and something.